Hey, welcome to the Slumber Yard. Over here we review online mattresses, we put them head to head, and we tell you everything that you need to know about them so you can ultimately make a better mattress purchasing decision. And for the purposes of today's video, we're talking about how Lucid compares to Tuft & Needle. So Tuft & Needle is a pretty popular bed, it always makes a bunch of our lists, and Lucid is more of a budget-friendly option. It is a hybrid bed, so they do have some differences, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. So in this video, I'm first going to touch on the policies, what these beds are backed by, then we'll get into their construction, firmness, feel, all while talking about their similarities and differences. At the end, I'll touch on price, and at the very end, I'll try to have a final verdict for you to answer some of the questions that you still might have, like which bed is right for you. Now, if you need any more information about either one of these beds once the video is over, you can always check down below in that description box below the video, or go to our website, myslumberyard.com, and if you enjoy this one, hit the thumbs up button, and you can always subscribe for so much more. But let's get into Lucid versus Tuft & Needle.
At the Slumber Yard, you know we work real hard to find the right bed for you and save you money on it.
Alright, so before I get into everything that you need to know about these beds, I do want to say that Tuft & Needle and Lucid did send us these mattresses for free to review and tell you guys about them, but if you order either one online, they're going to be backed by the following policies, starting with free shipping. Now these are both bed-in-a-box mattresses. They'll ship to your house in a pretty decent-sized box. All you got to do is drag that thing inside and start ripping off all the packaging, and the bed will expand in front of your eyes. Now Tuft & Needle as a brand backs their beds by a 100-night sleep trial. Now this is basically your chance to test the bed out in the comfort of your own home with your own sheets and whatnot, and ultimately make the decision of whether you want to keep the bed for the foreseeable future or not. Now within that trial period, if for some reason you don't like the bed and want to send it back, you can get free returns. I think you do have to try it for at least 30 full nights. You know, you got to give it the old college try before you send it back. But a lot of great policy stuff with Tuft & Needle. Now, Lucid is available directly from their website or from Amazon. And if you go directly from Amazon, you'll definitely have the typical Amazon policies. So you definitely want to learn all about that there. But hopefully you enjoy either one of these mattresses. And if you do, you get a 10-year warranty with both. It's pretty much the mattress industry standard. And if you need any more information about these warranties or policies, check down below in the description to learn so much more. Okay, let's jump into the bulk of this review and start talking about the construction. So what is each bed made up of? And I'll start with the Tuft & Needle mattress. This is an all-foam bed. It's pretty simple. It's got dense support foam on the bottom, then an adaptive open cell foam on top of that. It's known as their T&N adaptive cell foam. And this whole construction adds up to give the bed more of a soft, neutral foam feel. It's really accommodating, pretty similar to some other beds out there like the original Casper or the original Lisa, and it's just going to be something that we see most people finding comfortable. Probably 9 out of 10 sleepers could sleep on the Tuft & Needle mattress and have a great night's sleep. This bed is also a safe pick, so whether you're putting it in a kid's room or a guest room or in your main bedroom, the people sleeping on it will probably really enjoy their time on it. Now jumping back to the Lucid mattresses construction, this bed uses pocketed coils, and a little bit about pocketed coils, we tend to recommend them for anybody who's a bigger body type, you know, above the 200 to 250 pound range, and obviously anyone can have a bed with pocketed coils, you know, that's just what we recommend. But pocketed coils in general just provide a lot more long-term support and durability for those bigger body types, and they can also add in to give you some advanced airflow and whatnot. So having a bed with pocketed coils, you know, just a little bit of bounce and some bonus features if you want them. Now, since the Lucid mattress does have pocketed coils, it should work for all body types, whether you're petite, medium, or quite large. And above those coils, there's a thin transition layer, and then you get to the bed's 2 comfort foam layers, which are both memory foam. Now, since this bed does use 2 layers of memory foam in its construction, you would think it would have more of a memory foamy feel, but we'd pretty much say it has more of a neutral foam feel. Maybe you'll get a hint of memory foam, but it's going to be more neutral than memory foam. And this is mainly due to the coils beneath, so you're pretty much going to get a nice balance, and in general, this adds up to give the bed a firmness between a medium and a medium firm on our scale, so it should work for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination, and it is slightly on the firmer end of the spectrum, so it might be slightly better for strict back or stomach sleepers. And when you compare that to Tuft & Needle, Tuft & Needle is right around a medium on our scale, you know, it's right in the middle, so it should work for all sleeper types as well, but since it is an all foam, it might not be the best for those bigger body types. Just keep that in mind. But if you did like all the things I'm saying about Tuft & Needle and wanted a bed with coils, they also have their Tuft & Needle hybrid mattress. That's a really great bed. And they also have the Tuft & Needle Mint mattress, which is a softer bed, more designed for strict side and combination sleepers. Now, Lucid has a ton of different beds as well, frankly too many to mention in this video, but you can always check them out down below in the description box. We'll have both of the beds from each brand down there. Now, if you happen to be sharing either one of these beds, you'll probably be A-okay in terms of edge support, motion isolation, and temperature regulation. Edge support has to do with how well the edges hold up under pressure. So can you sleep close to those edges? Are you going to be at risk of falling off? Anything like that. And I'm happy to report that you're probably not going to be falling off any of these beds anytime soon. Now, motion isolation has to do with how well the bed absorbs cross mattress movement. So if your partner likes to get up in the middle of the night or has to go to work early in the morning, is that jostling going to wake you up? And also in this department, they both are pretty good. So you're not going to be waking up or anything like that. And the last thing is temperature regulation. How hot do these beds sleep naturally? And we would say that both of these beds are pretty much temperature neutral. They don't have any active cooling elements or, active heating elements. Those are pretty rare unless you're gonna plug your bed into the wall, which do exist. We've done a review on the 8 Sleep Pod, which has like a little side unit that circulates water through the bed. Of course, it needs power, but that's a pretty crazy bed to check out. I'll have it linked down below in the description. But both of the beds I'm talking about in this video are just gonna sleep temperature neutral. Now that brings us to our last major category, and that's price. So how much are you gonna be paying for the Tuft & Needle Original or that Lucid bed? And I do wanna preface this section and say that both mattress brands do like to change their pricing and promotions from time to time. So this is as of when I'm recording this video, but you should be able to pick up a queen size Tuft & Needle for right around the $1,000 mark MSRP. And Tuft & Needle will sometimes run offers and promotions where you can save a couple $100 or maybe $100 or get some free gift or something like that. And if they're currently offering that, we'll have it linked down below in the description box for you. Now Lucid, on the other hand, this is pretty much a budget choice. So for that queen size, you should be paying around the $400 mark if you order directly from their website. Pricing might slightly vary if you decide to go the route of Amazon, but either way you go, you should be getting this bed for under the $500 mark. And I know everyone loves to buy stuff on Amazon, but it might be slightly better to go directly from the brands themselves, just because they provide a little bit better policy and support details if you do run into a problem. And if we can find any discounts or deals on these mattresses, we'll be sure to link them down below in the description for you. And if you do decide to use them, that helps us out over here at the Slumber Yard, and we really appreciate that. But at this point in the video, let's talk final verdicts. So which bed is right for you, or which bed is right for who? Well, I would say go for the Tuft & Needle Original mattress if you want a simple all-foam bed with a soft neutral foam feel that's around a medium from a reputable brand. And go the route of Lucid if you want a bed that's around a medium to a medium firm with more of a neutral foam feel with maybe a hint of memory foam. That will be more affordable. But that's just what we think over here at the Slumber Yard. What do you guys think? Have you tried either one of these beds, or would you like to? Write us down below in those comments. We would love to hear from you. If you need any more information about Tuft & Needle, Lucid, or any other bed in the online mattress space, you can always subscribe to this channel or go to our website, myslumberyard.com. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button. But that's going to do it for this one. I'm Wes, wishing you a good night's sleep.
Like and subscribe.